some news which is not great, but I feel it's important to share with you all as it could easily help some of you. Today we're going to be talking about phobias, and phobias that I have and phobias that you guys have as well. So I have multiple phobias of many things, like throwing up, or heights, or maybe even blood. I have a huge phobia of blood. I've had that for years. I've had a phobia of being sick for years, but I've had a phobia of heights for years. It's been on than day one. I've also had a phobia of illnesses. Illnesses I've also had a phobia of. And viruses like COVID, that was a phobia that I had, but luckily that's not too effective anymore, so okay with that, so the COVID's out of the way, that's fine. But yeah, they are my phobias, guys. I've also got a phobia of darkness. Yes, I'm in a dark room right now, but as I've got older, I've got over that phobia, so darkness doesn't really bother me anymore. It does every now and then, but not as much as it used to, way less, so that's getting better. But yeah, there's a few examples, guys. If you have any phobias of your own, drop it down in the comments, and if you want to talk about it, DM me on my Instagram or my YouTube. It's just going to be on YouTube as well, so if you want to DM me on there, I'll send my Instagram link on YouTube and here, and we can talk about it over there if you need anything for it. But yeah, I think talking about this is really hard because, you know, it's very personal for your phobias. I've spoken to family about this, and I hope family can see this. Other people, other members, like my aunts and my nans and stuff like that, you can see this. I'm nearly 17 as well, so I'm looking forward to the 5th, because that's a birthday, guys. So make sure to send me some birthday comments as well. I'll do a birthday video, just for a reminder. Yeah, and so back to the topic. Sometimes you need to overcome these phobias. I used to be scared of performing in front of like 200 odd people, but I went to school and I did Michael Jackson in front of 200 odd people in a fucking theatre, and I was on stage doing it, and I was alone, and I literally got 4th place. It was fantastic. And since then I have wanted to perform and public speak for ages, and you guys had that fear. Gotta overcome it, you know. If you overcome these things, you can always try. So, like, for example, if you're scared of, sounds stupid, okay? If you're scared of books, if you're scared of reading books because you can't read the words quite right or something like, I don't know, maybe one of you could have that, I don't know. But if you're scared of reading books and you might embarrass yourself for reading in front of the class because you can't read properly, it's not your fault that you can't do that, and that can be a phobia as well. But then again, there's always a way to overcome it, and if you can't do it, you should tell whoever is asking you to do it. You should tell you can't do it, and you should understand why. You should tell them about what the issue is with it. That's what matters the most in life. But yeah, guys, I've explained mine. I've got over the darkness quite a lot. I've never got over throwing up. I do breathe though. I do breathe when I think it's gonna happen. You just breathe, relax. If it has to happen, it has to happen. You can't change it. If it has to happen, it's gonna happen, and you gotta accept that. With blood, if you cut yourself and you bleed, fair enough. If you fall over, you bleed, fair enough. If you just bleed because you bleed, I don't know why, you just bleed out of nowhere, what you could do, again, can't help that. There's literally blood in our bodies. If you're losing, you're just dripping down your arm, you're fine. So if it hits nasty, then you gotta worry about it. But that's very unlikely, so don't worry about that. But yeah, even with a little bit of blood, I start shaking. Like, I can't control myself. Blood is the biggest phobia I've got, and it's really, really hard to not shake when I see it. And that's what makes my life a lot harder with the blood. As well, I'm thinking it's maybe a diagnosis, but we're not going to talk about a different video. Diagnosis will be a different video. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a diagnosis one, which will link to the phobias that I have. But yeah, the blood is the biggest one, guys. Blood is quite common for a lot of people, I think, who have my diagnosis. You just start shaking uncontrollably like that, and you literally cannot control it. ask your mates if they have my diagnosis. Ask your mates if they have phobia, and ask if they have blood phobias, and ask them to shake them in trouble, because that's what I do. And yeah, it's really hard to not shake when I do it, because it's the biggest phobia I've got in life ever. I've never been more scared of anything in my life before. That was just huge. Always has been. But yeah, guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for being here and listening to this. And I'll see you all next time. And yeah, goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time on Luxury Lights.